Last time on the Banner Saga. Rush into battle. Kill a few more as they flee. Take the fight to them. The journey continues. Welcome back, everybody. Now, I believe this is where we left off last time. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a bit spotty on where that was, because my save file got corrupted. So, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check the recordings again after I'm done with this recording. So, I'm going to show you what stats have changed. I did go through and make sure to make the same choices that I remembered making as far as like dialogue and random events on the road is concerned. But there are some differences. For one thing, we have different promotion numbers. We have different items because there were different items in the market when I got here. We got different battle rewards. So we have the padded undercoat, which gives +1 armor. We have Tistleberry, which gives +2 will on rest. We have Comb of the Loom Mother, -2 drawing aggro, which I'm just going to put on Ursa right now. She really needs it. And then Svalin Dust, which is +2 armor. I think I'm actually going to give that to Gunnulf because he really needs armor. Like, a lot. Tistleberry, I'm not sure who I'm going to give that to. We'll see. It was one of the random rewards that I got for fighting Dredge. I mean, hopefully we can find a good home for it. But now, instead of going out and checking on, or going out and getting a portrait for the next episode, which is, I think, what caused the save file to get so badly corrupted before, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna pan a little so that you can see this guard tower and these houses. I'll honestly never get tired of that. So if you will, I apologize because I'm just gonna be doing this all the time. I missed out on so much art the last time. I refuse to miss it again. But yeah, we're just gonna leave. People will be injured and it'll be fine. Hopefully. We'll probably just run across like 5 more Dredge fights. You hear a shout echo on the wind, a standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are heading your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Wagner. Wagner didn't make it. You're serious. It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fasolt. Ulfar's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Wagner. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No Dredge. They never came through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way. We came here. Ridgehorn? The fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Ludin forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Arborang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the Fane is this? Shut your mouth, Ludin, or I'll smash your face in. Ludin swivels his head, swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasolt? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? Oh, this is an important decision. I feel like knowing the lay of the land as far as the invasion is concerned is going to be rather important, so we're going to Ridgehorn. But now... Nah, I'll never miss out on the opportunity to have dialogue. We're going to Ridgehorn, you're coming. I'll have my Varl fall in line. Yours to command, Hakon. Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Ludin up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help, and my fighters. If I go, so do Ursa and Bersi. Oh, I'm glad I know that. Ludin's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick in the shins. Moger can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince has courage. Do whatever you like, Ludin. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Ludin stays, so do Fasolt's warriors. They join the caravan. Ursa's way too good. I'm not losing her. Even if it means suffering Ludin. Moger finds you, this time in a hurry. I found out what's wrong with the sick Varl, he says, clutching his gut. Ate some of it myself, he says. Food's not poisoned, but it's spoiled. Bad fish and, getting more so. Ugh, wish I didn't just think about that. We must have got it from the merchants back near Vetterfell, he says. Mixed it in with the good stuff. Could have messed up as much as half our supply. What do you do? Dump everything that could be unsafe. Moger nods, pointing out that's a massive portion, and adds, I don't think they did it on purpose for what it's worth. The tainted food is tossed down a hill where it won't attract attention. Moger returns, saying, taken care of, but we've got a lot of ill fires, at least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Tell them to avoid fighting until they recover. Moger goes to spread the word. Damned, careless merchants, you hope this will be the end of it. Alright, now we only have 48 days of supplies. Oh, there's the Godstone. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Moger near the front of the caravan. Suddenly black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Moger shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and Ragestart fragments. Get behind the shield bangers! Shouts Moger as you approach for a fight. Alright, there must be at least 689 of them. Give or take. Let's charge and then rush into battle immediately. So now we have Fasolt. And he is a provoker. So he can... The provoker curses and spits at his enemy, forcing that character to attack him on his next turn. With his high armor, the provoker takes little or no damage from the assault. Okay, and the other thing that he has is return the favor. Alright. God, he has armor for days. And pretty decent armor break as well. What's his lore? Fasolt has spent a lot of time with warriors under his command. Known for being something of a vicious commander who may have at one point been a brigand with a grudge against mankind, he's also one of the most respected for reliably getting the job done. Most recently, he's been posted in Schlid, holding off the dredge. If Fasolt is anything, he's a Varl loyalist. Alright. Cool dude. So Gunnulf, you're busy being injured, so I don't want you to have the, how do I get this off of you? Probably by moving it on to someone else. So, we'll use Fasolt. And then we can't put that on him because he's not level 3. We'll put it on Moger. Moger will get some additional armor. And then I guess we'll go with this party? I mean, I like Eric, but I still feel like this general setup is better. And Bercy's still busy being injured, so he's not going to be much use. Let's ride. Plus, I just like having a majority Varl party because they can tank all this crap. What are these guys? And why do they all have mustaches? Like, look at that. They have mustaches. They have metal mustaches. Why? Okay, and then he runs away from attackers when hit. Okay, that's awesome. And we have 2 of these jerks who now have even more armor. Okay, so I think we want Hakan to be able to get in and like heavy impact right around here. Or at least kill one of these jerks. And then we'll get all our armor people over here so that the Kindle won't do as much to them. Ursa, you can stay behind all of our front line, and Ludin, you can go ranged hunting. Should do it. Yeah, Smoker, get right in the center of them. Then do I go for level 2 bring the pain is the question. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll go for the additional armor break damage though. Rude. Hakan, could you teach them a lesson in respect? Oh wait, no, that'll put him in range to get kindled. Ugh. Oh well. He's still gonna make himself a nuisance over here. Die! What? You're gonna kindle on that? That hurts so many of your own people. Oh well. More armor break. Yeah, let's break all of his armor. Oh, you should not have done that, my friend. I'm coming for you. But first, I must malice this guy so that he only attacks my, my least actually going to take damage person. Oh, that was a really good kindling. Must get Ludin over here so he can start range hunting. Oh god, Ursa's so far away from the action now. Those kindles really hurt us. Okay, at least that one couldn't do it. Also, prepare to get destroyed, my friends. You pissed off the wrong Varl. Shaboom. Oh, nice. And because he's provoked, he had to move towards Fasolt's. That's a really nice combo, actually. Nice combo wombo. You can do another 4 damage, which is going to be greatly appreciated. Oak of Death. And Fasolt. Can you kill? You have 1 exertion. You can, in fact, kill this guy. Get dead. Oh, nice. And the mustache man got his shot deflected, which is real good. Let's lower the strength of some of these other mustache men. I didn't even see what their actual name was. I've honestly yet to check. So, I learned something about Slag and Burn in my wandering days of playing through the battles in which my save file got corrupted, it's that it's best to have it on as many empty spaces as possible. Not that we can do that in this case, because it'll also hurt Assaults, but in general, that's the way we want it. Mogre can get literally nowhere, so he's gonna rest. Wow, that was a lot of armor break. Oh well, still messed with the wrong guy. Get Sundering impacted. These guys can finally be reached. They can be killed. They can be beaten. Stab. And Assault, you can't kill, but you can get close. And Luden. This is like Luden's dream moment. But first things first, this guy's gotta go. And Ursa, I mean, on the plus side, Ursa's gonna be real fresh for this upcoming fight that we're gonna have after this fight. Hakan, you can kill this one. Or actually, how's this one looking? Not well. Because some of the other Varl can still put pressure on those guys. Oh, it deflected. Oh well. Stab of death. Gris is also looking pretty good. He's looking in a pretty solid position. Hakon's like nearly dead though, which I'm not fond of. Stop hitting my man, please. Ooh, Ursa might be able to get a kill with her actual, like, arrows and not her ability. Nice. And I'm not even gonna bother reading this. It's literally always the same. Kill a few more as they flee. So what do we have? We have that guy. What is your actual name? Defender. We have Dredge over here. We have another one of these Slag Slingers. And that looks to be it. How far can you move? So if I piss off, Shield Man with Ursa, she will probably get the short end of the stick there. And yet, any strength damage I can do to this guy is strength damage I need to do to this guy. Fortunately, the majority of the dredge are by all of our pretty well set up Varl, so we should be able to just clean them up. Oh, he went for the armor instead. That's what happens when you invest in extra armor. Like, with her, I've been leveling her to do an armor build because her strength is awful and she can only gain 1 more strength anyway. So I'd much rather just have her be really, really tanky in the armor department. That was a mistake, my friend. Stab. I might actually have Assault start going for the Slag Slinger. He's the only one even remotely close enough. Whereas Luden, probably just gonna come over here and start getting in position to help assist with the, That was a waste. That was a complete waste. Yeah, but, Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ludin can come over here and assist with killing these two Dredge, while they try to kill Mogre for what appears to be no adequately explainable reason. Yep, everybody hates Mogre. Oh well, more armor break. Probably want to do that over here. In case he makes the beeline for Ursa and then takes a bunch of strength damage. And you can... I'll just reduce this one to almost no strength. Alright, now Fasolt can start doing the things I want him to do, which mostly include hitting this guy. Ludin can... Let's give him a kill. Nice. I should really make use of his traits, his like bonus willpower on kill trait. I should really be using that more. Get your armor broken. Mogre, you can just reduce this guy's armor to nothing. Literally now. Hakan, you can break his armor more. Gris, I think, already has plenty of kills. He's gonna get promoted anyway, so I'm fine with him just going over here. Zolt, on the other hand, could definitely use this kill to get promoted. And Ludin... I think Ludin has plenty of kills. He can just stab this guy. Yep, stab him. And then, ooh, Ursa can get the kill. Whenever I can put more kills on her, I will definitely take that opportunity. And then Mogre can finish this one off. Alright, no new items, but nobody got in, or no, one person got injured. I don't think it was Gunnulf. Gunnulf wasn't on this mission. Who was it? No idea. What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without a warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of brush, throwing itself upon the ox attached to the treasure cart. Surprised Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock in a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yak, still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf. One hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Try to help Gunnulf haul the cart back up. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding onto tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force towards the edge. I think I'd rather risk the supplies than Gunnulf. With a roar that sounds more like you just stabbed him in the side than gave an order, Gunnulf lets go of the cart. It flips over the side in a flash, followed much later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the steep cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded into a frozen firework of gold, valuables, and yaks and dredge gore. That was a costly mistake, grits Ubin between clenched teeth. You wonder why that dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now lying at the bottom of the cliff. Try to recover what you can quickly. You gather ideas for hoisting the loot, all of them difficult and time-consuming. Eventually, you settle on lowering a man by rope into the valley. He grabs a few valuables and covers up the rest, but not much else. You face the fact that you've got nowhere to put them and nothing to pull them with, even if you did recover them. A day later, you're back on the march without much to show for it. Okay, it actually mostly hurt our morale, which I don't care about. Our morale's fine. Because I remember in the previous playthrough that I did that event came up, and there was some combination of things that caused Gunnulf to die. I didn't want to deal with that at all. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead, for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred like a struggle occurred. Merchants? Yeah, merchants, no dredge. Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to the dead god. Let's see. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings strung on it. The merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Take the necklace with the intent to return it. You toss the necklace to Moger and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. I don't know what made them think the Godstone would be safe, Moger grunts. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. Examine the Godstone. Dengler was always one of the favorites amongst men. God of good fortune. They believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually you move on. I think there were opportunities for items in there, but not my problem. Might have wanted that soapstone statue, but that's about it. The necklace I'll keep hold of just in case that merchant shows up again at some point, and I can be like, nah, don't worry about it, man. I got your necklace back for you. He may never show up, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredges aren't known for setting fires, says Moger, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Vasalt. The other group from Slid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Check it out yourself. The sounds of fighting ahead compel you to crash through the foliage, sidestepping Varl and Dredge bodies along the way. You burst onto a scene of carnage, a vast number of Varl surrounded by Dredge. Explanations can wait. You charge into the fights. Okay, so everybody has recovered from their injuries. Sweet. Vasalt we can promote, so let's do that. Could always use more people with very good armor breaking stats. Ludin we could promote. Let's see, we can promote Ludin, we can promote Hakan, but I think that's too costly of a renown proposition right now. We can promote Gris. Gris might be worth it. He seems like a pretty good dude. Oh yeah, and Bercy's getting promoted. Or I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like if I was going to use somebody, I would always use Gunnulf for that task. The task of being a Warhawk. Vasalt actually has a use. Let's see. Gris. Yeah, let's promote Gris. Gris is a pretty worthwhile dude to have around. We'll give him strength and armor in equal measure. Now, this may be another mission with slag slingers or whatever they're called on it. So we might want some humans. Gunnulf. Do I want to bring you? Nah. You're already set up to get promoted. So is Hakan, honestly. Moger is not. Gris is not. Vasalt still has a while. I'll remove, Hakan and add Eric. He's right on the cusp of that promotion, but he's probably never going to get it. I'll be honest. And then, which of you has better armor? You have better armor, so Gris could use this more. And that... Oh, wait. As long as Hakan's going to be out of this fight anyway, he should not have this. So, Fasolt can have this. Let's ride. Okay, this isn't bad. Or is that it? Are these the only dredge? Yep, it's one stone guard and 2 enraged grunts. Well, that's new. Let's just try to blow up this first enraged grunt. And then we'll send Eric and Ludin to deal with the second. Ursa can chill out up here. So Moger, you can just come over here and break this guy's armor. Then the stone guard gets to move, which is great because it can't get anywhere. And we can have Fasolt come up here and break this guy's armor. Splintering to also break that guy's armor. Wow, he has a lot of armor break stat. Oh, they each have 2. That's gross. They each have an armor break value of 2. How dare you. Now we can get Ludin over here to do some strength damage. This guy can come over here and do almost literally nothing. And then we can get Ursa to... Let's see, is there any way I can do this without hitting Fasolt or Mogan? Doesn't look like it. So I may actually hold off and get some armor damage, or not some armor damage, some strength damage on this guy while I have the chance. God, they hurt. They hurt so bad. Moger, you can secure a promotion to 4, and that's fine. And then take 1,000,000 damage for doing so. Gris, you can finish this guy off. Most useless kindling of all time. Fasolt. Honestly, I'll just have you Malice. Just in case. Because I don't know, I may want Ursa to get that kill. I may want Ludin to get that kill. I may want Fasolt to get that kill for all I know. And then we can get Moger up here to lower this guy's armor even more. So now anyone should be able to get the parting shot. Except for Fasolt. Poor, poor Fasolt. Eric, it's definitely not going to be you. Ludin, you're already secure on a promotion, so you can just rest. Ursa, just take him out. Well done. My renown grows. Now, who gets promoted? Moger can get promoted, and that's it. Oh well, bonus renown is bonus renown. As the fighting wraps up, one of the Varl puts his axe away and puffs on a pipe. Hakan, he greets you. Glad you saw our signal. He explains that they had come from Schlid and were surrounded. He spotted you in the distance and lit a fire to draw your attention, at the risk of drawing the dredge as well. Back at the caravan, their sizable detachment joined your ranks. Did we get supplies? Nope, we just got more Varl. Moger comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first, thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have just gone missing. Mostly men, but some Varl too. Can't quite figure it. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. Let's see. I could ask Ludin if he knows anything about this. Let's see. I ordered it, says Ludin when you confront him. I sent my men to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. If you have a problem with your warriors joining them, maybe you should keep them under control. Pummel him in his stupid face. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. Insist he explain his actions. You left a pile of gold at the bottom of a hill, says Ludin. What are the chances it'll still be there months from now? The only reason we aren't carrying a share is because you don't trust us. Demand he turn over the loot. No, he says unflinchingly. Moger pulls you aside. He has no claim to the gold, but he takes no orders from us either. Like it or not, he's an equal. They'll repay us when this is over, and you'll look the better for it. Fine. You leave no doubt in Ludin's mind that another stunt like this won't end peacefully. He shrugs indifferently. Oh well, at least we didn't lose anything for it. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Moger leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see a ridgehorn just starting to peek around the mountains. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky toward the fort. We should follow those birds. Why? Without another word, Moger starts running toward the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops towards Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smoldering campfire. Okay. We doing dream sequence? You think you've lost your mind. Then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What is going on, you mutter? Moger approaches you at the campfire. Hakan, did you see? He starts. Yeah. You both agree to keep it to yourselves. Okay. Crazy dreams, right? Ha ha ha. Yeah, dreams are crazy. So I think we're gonna call it here because the game has so graciously allowed us the opportunity to do so. But first, I want to see if there's anybody we need to upgrade. We can promote Ursa. Does that give you a new ability? Nope. So I think I may promote Ludin. So I can have basically a party of level 3s ready at all times. So yeah, let's do that. I will promote you, and then you can get... You already have max strength, so we'll just start pumping up your armor. Actually, get Ludin to the point where he can do anything. Take a hit from anything and live. Alright. This looks pretty good. And I think we will call it here after not so much excitement during this episode, though there was a lot of that too, but excitement of playing through about a week's worth of dredge fights again, just to get back to the point where I was on our last episode. So, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you like what you saw. Always appreciated, and I will see you next time.